My name is Michelle Hepburn and I'm president of the 3C Foundation of Canada, and I live with Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed in 2001 when I was a mom with young kids at home. So we recognize that it's challenging to capture the full scope of the work of the foundation in just a few short minutes. So we've chosen to focus on our youth because in 2012 we were able to launch our youth scholarship program as well as our youth Gut Together program and of course our ongoing youth workshops. So we feel it's really important that you meet some of the people whose lives you've been able to make a positive difference for.
Hello, my name is Samantha, and when I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I was 9 years old.
My name is Jess, and I was diagnosed when I was about 12 or 13 years old, and so it's been roughly about 15 years living with Crohn's disease.
So hi, I'm Jacob Menard. I'm 16 right now, and I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease at the age of 13.
Over the last 15 years, this has increased about 50%, and these are kids. So no longer can we see this as just an adult condition, but it really is kids.
I was feeling a lot of cramping and some blood in the stool. A lot of mixed emotions about what's going to happen and kind of confused about everything.
I've had a number of surgeries and a number of treatments.
When I was first diagnosed, I felt really sick to my tummy and I had vomitings and I had diarrhea. I just didn't feel so good. I was really tired.
It can be very hard to make the diagnosis in a number of cases because parts of the body that can be affected may be silent for a long period of time.
The family was pretty shocked and didn't really know what that was, so they were a little confused. So we have to get in a lot of sports and make sure that we do a lot of activity and drink a lot of water during every day. And diet is pretty much a big thing that's changed in our lives.
I had a surgery in December, and because of that I missed a lot of school and I got really late in everything, my schoolworks and all that. So I had to pick it up and just redo whole courses and all that, so it was pretty tough.
The treatment plans then itself can be occasionally harsh on the patients, and so we have to work with some of those effects of the medications that we're using as well.
Well, now since I've been in remission, I've been taking methotrexate, which is an injection every week, and omegas and multivitamins.
It's having that sounding board and having that person who understands the real ins and outs, because IBD is one of those illnesses that it's not only physically painful, but it's very emotionally difficult to deal with something, parts of the body that are kind of embarrassing, that you don't really want to talk about them.
The last summer I came here, I was here 70 days or something, so I was a lot in here. But now it's just, I go maybe once every 6 months and everything's good. I don't feel any symptoms or anything, so I feel way better.
Having a positive attitude. And that positive attitude comes from within and comes from the circle of friends and relatives and family. So they play a huge part of all this.
When I attended the youth get-together in May, I realized that even though we all have Crohn's, everyone can be normal.
IBD can be one of those illnesses that's very stigmatizing, and people have the tendency to kind of keep their concerns, keep their worries, keep their emotions kind of bottled up.
I've been doing a lot of volunteering experiences just to help out other kids like me.
One thing at CHEO that would be very helpful is a diagnostic center. So we're not waiting. The sooner we make this diagnosis, the better the outcome's going to be.
When I'm older, I would really like to volunteer to maybe be in the CHEO Foundation to help other kids.
I am the coordinator of youth programming for the 3C Foundation, and we are in the dish kitchen right now because we just held our first youth cooking workshop today. I definitely see the 3C Foundation moving in great ways, and I obviously would love to be a part of that.
I want to go study in business and become a millionaire. That's what I want to do.
I would like to say to the whole world, if I could say it right now, that even though someone has a disease, everyone's the same.
If I could tell every young person with IBD a message, it would be that everyone poops. Everyone has their things that they have to go through, and don't be embarrassed to talk about it. Don't be embarrassed to share your experiences with people who understand you and want to support you.
I've been to a lot of conferences and all that it's been helping me out. So from there I learned that I'm not alone with this condition and that other kids have it and they can live through it too. So can you.